gosh, like just a constant wave of loot exploding out of the portal.
Well, here we are, Mukluk, the center of industry in the north. Or it was before it all went down the slip hole. Would have been far too much luck to have the bridge down and waiting for us.
What do we do now?
Not to worry. There's an old sewer outlet not far from here, just down to the west by the river. It was a popular route for smugglers bringing contraband in and out of the Candle District. Now it will serve as our way in. No royal carpet for us. With any luck, we'll run into some of these survivors you spoke of. Take the lead.
On it. Alright, so the bridge is up, so we have to go in through the sewers. How do I get up there? Is it up here?
That skill's not ready.
This is a fun game. Demolitionist has been my favorite so far. It's a nice class when you're in the mood for fire and explosions. You are now despised with the ethereals. Go scrubs. Enter sewer.
That skill's not ready.
Music sounded familiar. Torchlight looked at the composer Steve Pardo. The man apparently worked on the Dragons expansion. Oh, you got a good ear for that. I never pick up on things like that. I remember when I played Magic the Gathering, the like when it came to, you know, like music or art or anything like that, I couldn't recognize like who did it, except for one. There was one Magic the Gathering card artist named Ron Spencer, and any time I saw a card, I could correctly identify if Ron drew it or someone that was not Ron drew it. That's it. I couldn't tell you. Like, you know, Sliver Queen was one of my favorites that he did. But like anything else, I could be like, oh, Ron Spencer did that, or oh, that is not Ron. But I couldn't tell you who it was if it wasn't Ron. But I loved his stuff because it almost looked like comic books to me. Haven't played for a few months. The addition of dash and making the pots built in are both very welcome changes. Makes everything flow better. Agreed. They also reduced the amount of loot you get, but they drastically increased the quality. So you'll see items less often, but they'll be much better. And it's, for me, it's been very noticeable. I got so many blue items in the early game. Do you sell all your MTG cards? No, but sometime back on my main YouTube channel, there, if you search for like Magic or Magic cards, there's 2 videos where we were price checking all my old cards, and all we did was pull out like every card that we could find that was worth more than like $20, according to the website prices and stuff like that. And assuming that they were all accurate, and assuming I got a buyer that paid me the full price for all of them, which would probably never happen, but I probably have like at least 10 grand worth of MTG cards, just talking the expensive cards, not counting all the commons and uncommons and binders and stuff like that. But yeah, the biggest ones were, where was it? Hold on a sec. I'm searching my channel because I included it in the thumbnail. Here we go. The 2 most valuable cards I found in my collection, at the time that we price checked them, was a $925 Gaia's Cradle and a $454 Sliver Queen. Those are the most expensive ones I've got. Again, assuming you can find someone to actually pay them. But that's apparently what they're worth. But no, we put them all in like protective sleeves and stuff, and they're in a lockbox right now.
That skill's not ready.
So, but I have not sold them. Whoa! Hello. Galacros the Mountain.
That skill's not ready.
Ah! Oh my god, he was just charging at me. He didn't care about anything else.
Do that yet.
Wasn't that a green card? The Gaia's Cradle was a land, but it gave green mana. The Sliver Queen card was gold, so it's all colors, technically. Himana says, thank God I hate looter games because of the amount of inventory management required. There is still some inventory management in this game. I'm not going to pretend like there's not. But you're getting less loot that's, and it's better now than in the past, which was a good change. It felt like a buff. Portal over there.
You better have a damn good reason to be here, before I assume you're just another ethereal. You're not from Malmouth, though. I'd know. Speak. Why are you here?
I've been sent to help.
Eh? You and what army? The city's been overrun. Our people are scattered, dead, or worse, taken into the fleshworks.
The Black Legion is on its way.
The Black Legion? They survived the carnage in the capital? I suppose if anyone was gonna pull through, you could count on the Emperor's finest. How do they plan to get here? The docks are destroyed. Aether fire surrounds us.
The way is secure, we just need a way inside the city.
I don't know what that means, but if it's true, the best way into the city proper would be through the Candle District. The bridge was raised following the attacks, but the controls should still function. If you find a way to lower it, then the Legion can enter.
Alright.
So, this is what's left of the Resistance then. We're going to need the Legion. Wait, did I just say that? Somer must have rubbed off on me.
Wilfer mentioned bridge controls.
Yes, that will suffice to let Creed's troops pour into the city proper. You will have to make your way through the Candle District, a more pleasant name for the city's slums. I don't expect it will be enjoyable. Carve your way through whatever horrors the Ethereals have waiting, and bring down that bridge. In the meantime, I'll try to get what information I can out of these people. Figure out what we're dealing with.
Okay. Oh, he has another
If you're
question.
serious about heading out into the Candle District, which I don't recommend, then there's something you could do to cement our trust.
What?
The Ethereals do more than just slaughter us. That much is apparent. They've been gathering the dead and transporting them to Crown Hill. To what end? Just take a look at the mutated brutes roaming the city. We're just fuel for their experiments, material for their army. And I will not stand for another human being used this way. The ethereal gathering efforts are concentrated around the Candle District, where the fighting was thickest. If you head out there, destroy their despicable corpse wagons.
Alright. Corpse wagons. I guess we think of Warcraft 3.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Dravis's letter. What am I supposed to do with this? +1 to all skills in Shaman. Tempting, but no. Alright, I need a storage box. Where is a chest?
Safe storage, no questions.
Alright, deposit those. Use to reset your attributes? Oh, cool, but don't need that. Use to reset devotion points.
I'll keep an eye out for this.
Okay, now that I've gotten one of these bound spirits
Safe storage,
legitimately,
no questions.
I want to compare it to the ones in my bank. It's about the same. Because I thought I remembered after getting one of these, I could basically have it up 100% of the time. Which is, right now it's like 66% of the time. I'm wondering if they nerfed the Primal Spirit skill itself so that because it is a very powerful skill. Maybe they didn't want it to be up all the time. That is a possibility. Or it could also be that I have the memory of a goldfish. Maybe I just don't remember right.
Can't do that yet.
Oh, it's very evil of you stealing a goldfish's memories. They have so few. I don't remember doing that, so I don't think I did. Get back, you fiend, or I'll slay you where you stand. These children are mine. What do you mean? I mean you're not going anywhere near them. We don't have time for this. I can get you out of here. There's no chance of letting these kids go anywhere near something like you. There's a refuge nearby. I can get you there safely. No way. You're gonna have to go through me first. No, don't! Oh great, now the kids are gonna love me. Why did you attack Mr. Nico? You're not safe here. We were until you killed Mr. Nico. I'm sorry, open rift gate. Kidnapping successful. What's the name of this game? Grim Dawn.
I can't do that yet.
You lost the 50-50 if it's a coin flip if you could save them with the kids. I don't think I've ever seen... Like, I remember that a little, and I remember in the past, like, I never look up the solutions to these things. I don't think I've ever successfully figured out what I need to say to get him to not attack. I wishlisted this one after your video recommendation. I've got a collection of Steam ARPGs now. Right on. I hope you get to try it someday and enjoy it. I never check either. I let Skinner barbecue his family. What? That's messed up. I did save that family. The dialogue choices don't matter, it's just a coin flip. I was most upset in my first playthrough. Oh no. G'day Muck, when you get to Guild 2, you should try the new Balanced Scourge build I sent. It can solo raids. Again? Are we back to soloing raids? Oh boy.
Can't do that yet.
So much loot. I even have a loot filter on, so I only see green and higher stuff. But green can be better than what I have, so checking all of it. It's just good balance how Scourge should be. You sound like Thanos. Scourge standing over a soloed Kadim the Peerless. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
Can't do that yet.
I like how this combines with the previous map. So like there's the bridge we're trying to get down. So I need to go somewhere over there to find it. They have bridge controls probably. Does Armor Grim Dawn work the same as in Diablo, like to reduce physical damage? Yeah, but there's also resistances like in Diablo. It's like here... Wait, hold on. Okay, so S is, this screen is like your stats. Oh, I'm sorry, your talents. If you hit I for inventory, there's this screen here, and there's 3 pages of information here. And you can mouse over anything, and there's tooltips. So there's a stat called, there's armor, and if you mouse over it, it says armor rating and armor absorption from, you know, different things. There's also defensive ability, which helps a little bit versus everything. Second tab, there's damage per hit, your character, just a whole bunch of crazy stuff here, physical absorptions. For example, like, I'm currently playing a pet build, so I can see a collection of all the pet bonuses right here. Also, my resistances are right here. So fire, cold, lightning, poison and acid, piercing, bleeding, vitality, ether, which is these guys with like the green flame. Stun and chaos, and chaos is the like the Chthonian guys. So like this stuff is ether stuff. It's like the green electric fire. I noticed chat isn't in your resistances because you can't resist us. Wow! Modesty, thy name is Debros.
But we need a few good taters.
Hey, Benji.
Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em
That's helpful, thank you. Trying to play Soldier level 33 now, but dying so often. So one thing that can help Omega is look at your resistances, and whatever the lowest ones are, go to the blacksmith and look at the components tab, and you can usually, like for example, my poison resistance was 0, and I got a component, you can see it like right there, anti-venom salve. And for each piece of armor I put anti-venom salve on, I got 20% more poison resistance. So I just threw that on a whole bunch of my items. So that kind of, you can use that to fix 1 or 2 resistances that are bad. Occultist, but no points in it yet. One cool occultist skill that helps with survivability is called Blood of Dreeg. It's like a big heal, kind of like using a health potion, and also it gives you like 1 minute of increased health regen and resistances. So if you're doing soldier occultist, you might find it worthwhile to invest in that skill. It looks like a green droplet. I've used it before on different builds. Figure out how to get down there. you're a big fella. Bowleg, keeper of the gates. Ow. Well, there goes most of my health. Ah! Oh my god. He was like that mountain guy I fought earlier that just kept charging me. I'm glad that I had a dodge button.
I was beginning to lose hope, but you pulled through. What's the situation here?
We found the survivors in the sewers.
We? I take it there's some good news then. I will need to speak to this resistance. I'll meet you there.
I mean, I could have just portaled you there, but we had to come open a gate. Alright. Alright. L. Portal sewers. Meet Creed and Corinia in the hideout.
I can't do that yet. I've spoken with Corinia. She appears to be in charge of these people. Things here are about as bad as we thought. But with her intel, I believe we can make a difference in Malmouth.
Dragon Age 4 teaser trailer. Ooh. Okay, I bookmarked that. Thank you. What's the plan?
Corinia has informed me of an old resistance outpost up on the surface in the Steel Cap district. They were forced to abandon it when the ethereal presence became overwhelming. I believe it will be a boost to morale to see it retaken, and it could serve as our base of operations when we advance upon Crown Hill. I've dispatched some troops, but I'd like you to lead the assault. Take the nearby sewer passage up to the surface and clear out any ethereals present.
Alright. Which passage? I think this one was closed last time, so I'm guessing
That
it's
skill's
this one.
not ready.
Yeah, it's gotta be this one. Just keep coming.
That skill's not ready.
Okay.
The outpost is ours, though it came with a cost.